So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 142, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Feeling much better this week. Much better. But still, maybe it is allergies. I don't know, man. I keep fucking coughing up this infection, or it's a sinus infection. I don't know. I should probably look into it either way. But it's just not in the schedule right now. I'm just too fucking busy trying to get this shit done. I'm trying to get everything accomplished here. You know, it's not fucking easy some days. Trying to get everything done. Like today. Again, I'm not here to just complain about how much shit I had to do today, but I had to do a bunch of shit today. And then here I am. You know? Now I'm here. This, though, I look forward to this. I'm like, oh yeah, I got all this shit to do today. I'm like, but gotta get out there for the trust. So the Ian Bick Locked In episode came out, and I was expecting a lot worse of myself. So I gotta say that was a somewhat success. A total fail in promotionally failure, because I just totally fucked that up. You know what it was? When I went there, I was nervous. Of course I was nervous. But more so than I was nervous, that I didn't want to seem like a shill, you know? I didn't want to be like, you know, at every breaking fucking second. Yeah, so anyway, on my podcast, Limited Trust, and then Devastator brand supply company, DevastatorBrand.com was blah, blah, blah. You know, I didn't want to fucking do that. And I think him and I just kind of like, I think he's got a protocol just by listening to the episodes. I think he's got like how he does things. And I do believe, I could be wrong, I do believe that my personality, like who I am, like somewhat derailed that, because we were just talking regularly, and I think it led him in certain instances to not stick to his normal protocol, which kind of derailed the way things normally go. Because at the beginning of episodes, normally he's like, hey, plug your fucking shit in, plug in your business, plug in your podcast, you know, your projects or whatever you're doing, your music, whatever it is. But I think we just started talking about other shit, you know, like food and fucking local shit, and I think it kind of got sidetracked. And then I was too afraid to bring the shit back up, even though he's totally on board for you promoting your own shit. So that part was a fucking total fail on my end. But what are you going to do? I mean, promotion and whatnot is good and everything, but I'm not really entirely sure that, you know, that's like a platform where I'm gonna fucking land a bunch of sales. You know what I mean? Like in that way, it's always good to try to drive traffic to whatever you're interested in and doing. But I don't believe that, like, you know, I don't believe the Devastator line of shit is really appeals to a lot of that crowd. If that makes sense, you know, I don't know. Maybe I could be totally fucking wrong, but you know, when you start talking about your audience is millions of fucking people, you know, if you don't have a product that can speak to the fucking everyday, you know, asshole, then I do believe you're only speaking to a small percentage of that audience. I could be totally wrong. I'm like, believe me, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is just what I think. But I feel like, yeah. Well, look at me trying to justify my missed opportunity. No, but really, like, you know, a lot of people listening to that shit are like, oh yeah, you know, I feel like fucking vandalizing something tonight. It's mainly, I think, with audiences that large, it's, you know, a lot of different kind of people, you know, fucking housewives and people who have nothing to do with the criminal world, and that's why they're partaking in listening to people's experiences. You know, people I know that went to prison and shit, they don't want to hear about no one else's prison experience. They want to fucking forget all about that shit and pretend like it never happened. I don't know, though. Again, what the fuck do I know? I don't know. I never been to prison. I did fucking 14 years in Attica. I love saying that shit to people in the comments. I like saying all the dumb shit. People see me in the comments a lot saying all kinds of dumb shit. But see, now these days, I don't curse and I don't say any crazy shit like that could put the page in jeopardy. I just like say all kinds of dumb shit. And people, I see people come from that sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's my humor. I know a lot of people don't like my humor, but whatever. So, fucking what drives me crazy is the episode came out, and I said it when we sat down. I was like, oh man, I hope you do some color correction on this shit. I look like a fucking dead body. He's like, nah. And then that shit came out, and of course my bags under my eyes look crazy. Fucking, I look pale. I am pale. I'm a pasty cracker, but I was like, fuck, man, I look fucking. But what do I expect? You know, I guess I got this image in my mind of what I used to look like 15 fucking years ago, and I still think that that's what I look like now. But it's not what I look like now. You know, I'm almost 40, so that comes with it, dog. You know, you fucking get used to it. And I looked into the surgery. It's multiple thousands of dollars to get the bags removed. And it's not even guaranteed. They could just come right back because it's like some fat thing. Some kind of fat deposit or some shit. I don't know. But then after the episode came out, and I talked to Jeff from Zuka Skateboards, which is also Filth, the guy that taught me a lot of programming and shit when I was in that scene. And then him and I talked afterwards, and he was like, man, you know, something about that episode had me thinking about the fucking old days and shit. And I was like, yeah, me too, man. Fucking me too. I think about that. Son, that AOL shit, I don't know if you were a part of that, if you're listening and you were even just like I was in the fucking, you know, the criminal side of that. Even if you were just in the regular portion of that, I don't think anything like that will ever exist again. You know, there's like variations and shit like that, but I think that whole shit was just like so new in its lane, you know what I mean? Like it was like an untapped place, and it was just a fucking lot of fun, man. And I just don't think, I think with cybersecurity being the way it is, because back then, any fucking idiot, dude, I was 12, 13 years old, and I you know, I'm not fucking smart by any means, I don't think. But I was able to figure all this shit out, you know, and do like high level criminal shit by just having a basic understanding of the fucking computer in general. And I think that cybersecurity has come so far that type of basic bullshit is just not possible anymore. And that type of shit made it like fun. and creating fucking programs, and just the whole thing was just like, we all had the same user experience, but they were all customized. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, we all were looking at the same fucking AOL screen, but we all had a different experience of what was going on. We all were running different programs or writing different code, writing our own programs and different screen names and different hustles and different fucking, your different specialties and all this shit. So it was kind of a cool community to be a part of, because everyone was into something different. And just like, you didn't have to know shit to be able to, I mean, you did, I guess, but it was very easy to figure it out once you were in. Like, if you never got led to that place, then you would see like text or chat sends and shit and just be like, oh, well, that's different, and if your mind didn't bring you to any further, then, oh, that's cool looking, whatever the fuck that is, to ask. And that's how usually, oh, you want that, and it brings you to the next thing, then you're in a chat room, and you figure it out, the chain of events. But if you just said that, oh, look at that, then you could easily never find that whole fucking dark corner of AOL. So I don't even believe that whole type of thing is possible anymore. It's just, everything's so tight and fucking, and I don't even know if the kids are fucking motivated these days to do shit like that. They're like, I don't know. I listen to Ronnie up there, and sometimes he surprises me with some shit, but then other times they're just like doing like some dumbass shit, like it's just fucking stupid. I don't know. But here's me, fucking criminal old man. Oh man, if you're not fucking doing something fucking illegal, if you're not doing something, fucked up, that shit's lame. Oh, you're on fucking Discord with your boys. Oh, you guys ain't doing shit but fucking saying stupid shit to one another. That shit's stupid. That fucking shit is stupid as fuck. That shit is dumb. Out here wasting your fucking time. So, I don't know. Who knows what these kids fucking think is cool anymore, But it did make me reminisce about that, and just a bunch of shit, because like that whole episode, if you watched it, if you didn't, go to Locked In Podcast with Ian Bick and find my episode. It's on there. You'll see. It says something like the party that ruined my life or some shit. Or changed my life. I can't remember what it said. But it was like watching that episode, it was like it was like Limited Trust condensed into 1 hour, an hour and a half. And what I do have to say, though, is to the best of my recollection, there were no cuts, there was no edit, there was no nothing. Like, that was it. Everything was as it was. I don't believe I don't remember like, damn, I thought I said this, or I thought I said that, or didn't I say this, or didn't I say that, or like, I'm pretty sure there was no cuts, there was no editing, there was no anything. That was what I said. And just by some of the episodes that I've listened to, because I listen to a lot of his shit, a lot of episodes, I've heard some shit where I was like, whoa, yeah, I would have, if that was me saying that, I probably would have been like, yo, maybe we want to take that part out. But I was also kind of nervous too. I went there the day after the Super Bowl, and it came out, what's this, June something or other. So it was a few months, but I've been fucking, sorry. I've been thinking about that shit for months. Every day. Every fucking day. Is today going to be the day? Is today going to be the day? And I couldn't, and as it got further away, I think I said this a few weeks ago, like as it got further away, I'm like, fuck, what was I talking about? What were we saying? What did I say? Did I make this person sound like shit? And the only thing I noticed in the episode that I wasn't happy about with my own self, aside from not promoting myself, is when I talked about eating the fucking Xanax out of the fucking piss-filled toilet. I said it didn't even cross my mind to reach in the fucking toilet and grab the fucking pill out and eat it. Which makes it sound like I didn't do that, you know, like I looked at it and I flushed it because I didn't care. But I know I did care. I reached in the toilet full of piss and pulled out the fucking peach Xanax and ate that motherfucker. Give it a little rinse. But so, you know, aside from me misspeaking, but then I believe that my explanation as after that you understood what the fuck I was saying, but because, you know, we were talking about degeneracy here. So I was pleased with the outcome. So go listen to that if you haven't. I guess Ronnie dyed his fucking hair a half pink or some shit, and then Bones pierced her own fucking ears today with her friends. So everyone, and Bone is suspended. She got fucking out of school suspension, as it should be, because she slapped a girl in the face. She said she slapped her down, apparently, and then ran. I don't fucking know. I don't know. She said the girl was talking mad shit, something or other, blah, blah, blah. But then she assaulted this girl. And I was like, yo, that is fucking assault. You can't do that. You can't do that. Honey, you cannot do that. You can't be assaulting people. It's not the way to be. You cannot do that. So maybe she's learning. I don't fucking know. I don't think so. They just do whatever the fuck they want. All of them do. Whatever. What else we got going on? I don't know, man. I don't got a whole lot. It's been kind of quiet. It's been a quiet week. So that's it, man. Go check out that fucking Locked In episode. I got no projects coming up really that I can think of. I got nothing, man. Hopefully next week will be a little bit more entertaining. Maybe I'll have something more to talk about. I'm tired. I gotta go fucking eat a salad and then chop this up, get it posted. So, alright everybody, I'm gonna cut it short a little bit. Thank you for tuning in. If you are still here and you're like, damn man, you cut me off, what the fuck, 18 minutes ish, go watch the Ian Bick episode. So that's entertaining. Run up the comments. Go comment. Say you want to see more of this guy. You want to hear the rest of the story. You want to hear more about these stories. Fucking like, share. Go and comment. Mainly, like, go comment on TikTok. On fucking, I think he posted this shit on Facebook, on YouTube, on fucking Instagram. Go do that for me. Run it up. Just say all kinds of shit. Yo, this guy's crazy. Fucking let's hear more. Because I would like to go back. I don't know. A lot of people don't go back. But maybe if enough people say, like, yo, get this fucking guy back here. This was interesting. Maybe we can go talk about some more shit. Some different shit. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you all for tuning in, man. As usual, man. Thank you to everybody who's constantly coming in here and listening to me fucking go on and on about everything. And if you ever have any questions about anything or genuinely curious about more of my story, let me know. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and we'll talk about it. Leave some comments and shit to me, and say, hey, I want to hear more about this, or I want to hear more about that, or what happened with that, or what the fuck? Why are you not in prison? All right, love you guys.